Once again, MiktaveliTheDon, SmovRose on the beat. I'm about to fuck it up with this one, watch. To all my dreamers, lay some GDP to these words I'm about to spit. It's a trip, dreaming of a better world will get you killed. Youngster from the block, grew up tough, never was a punk. Mom and pops was OG, his family run the streets he grew up on. Represent your lado, su vida loca, he never knew another. Looking up to his older brothers, had no guidance from their incarcerated father. If he lives the same life, those same footsteps he'll follow. Grew up repping the sect, got Avenida tatted on his neck. Showed no love but demanded respect. As he grew older, got colder, everyone knew who he was. Most showed hate, only a few showed love. He ain't give a fuck while drunk puffing on a blunt. Did dirt for his hood, so he ended up in the pound with the big dogs. Quick to adjust cause the homies and enemies knew who he was. No longer in the calles, now behind bars. Sharing his cell with his pops. While on the yard, he met an Aztec vato. Told him, be proud of being brown. Spoke a revolucion of the unity of the Asla nation. Throughout time, he got laced up on how it is. About the Zapatista and Black Panthers. How the governments are ran by bankers. Learn about how the government floods the hoods with guns and drugs. No lie, for the community. How the police is a threat to our people. We have to unite and protect our community so we may rise. He started preaching on the yard, speaking of unity amongst sides. So many dead friends make everyone say, fuck the other side. It's understandable, the pain keep us separated. But as long as we kill each other, the puppet masters will have a smile on their faces. When devils strike, we fight back with positivity. Like SPM says, they fear the day of unity. Stories of his preachers hit the ears of the HNICs. Either side wasn't having it, so the light became green. His last week in prison, his new mentality is full of wisdom. When he get out, he gonna go to school in the streets. He'll be a mentor and a teacher. Pops walking to the cell, tells Dreamer he's proud of him for trying to make things right and well, for trying to bring peace to the streets, for envisioning of a better future for the kids. Gave Dreamer a hug and shanked him in his kidneys. Como dice John Lennon, I may be a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. Innocent at birth, God bless his child manifested on earth. With a heart to feel and a brain to think. Introverted kid never really fit in. With a motherfucking stick right in the mainstream. Had a tight circle of real niggas. He was a smart motherfucker. Constantly philosophizing about shit, smoking on mota. Thinking about what he's seen, always seen through the bullshit. From constantly analyzing books. How the prison system is continued slavery made socially acceptable by niggas in suits. About how we got money for war but can't feed the poor or fund the education. About how oil pipelines are built and spilling the water across the nation. How the black snake continues to war against the land of the Native Americans. Why are we wasting stacks on bombs to annihilate people with tents who can't even fight back? Why we fund a nation that continues apartheid? He attended marches, shot him, free Palestine. Where are the missing 43? He was disgusted by this passive pussy society. As he grew older, he started organizations to bring order locally, then hopefully across the nation. Had a chance to teach on TV. He practiced his speech with all the knowledge and proof he discovered about a mysterious entity, the hidden hand that runs the money, the ones who own the land we see. They order his assassination like when Alex Sosa got fucked over by Tony. Ears are everywhere. He was ready, but he wasn't prepared. Protected by guards, only allowed to be seen by family and friends and co-activists. His associate entered the room, ready for your speech. Responded, ready as I'll ever be. Let me just get my keys. Before he reached for them, the traitor pulled out the revolver and shot him in the head. He then put the barrel to his own temple and filled his brain with lead. I will never understand what makes a man betray another man. Money? Jealousy? Did he fuck his bitch? Like Bob Marley said, how long shall they kill our prophets while we just stand aside and look? Like a dream, wasn't a life, but through his mother's eyes he seen the journey for a better life to the land of the free. With only prayers, hope, and an unborn son, she failed the mission, got caught by immigration. Now waiting at the station, cold, afraid, and pregnant. Gonna get sent back to their place of origin. Went back home with him still in her stomach, waiting to her pregnancy so she can't make another attempt. She finally gave birth to him. Only God knew he would become a king with a dream. She worked hard to get the money to cross again, focusing on a dream for a better life for them. Family prayed before they left. She carried him, heart and spirit of the strongest. Traveled once again the journey that has killed many men that were looking for a better life from where they came. Journey was exhausting, but they were blessed. God made it possible for them to cross the border. Just a son and his fearless mother. Time went on, he got older. Saw his mother work hard, so he repaid her by being a true scholar. He wasn't a saint, but he wasn't a devil. Was never a bitch, but was always humble. Saw his people in the struggle, getting deported and discriminated in the States, while our homeland is getting raped. He learned history, nothing but facts. Became an activist, became a threat. Through the Dream Act, was able to go to college. Filled his mind with more knowledge. Fascinated with Zapata and Malcolm X. Truly believed in Tierra y Libertad. Understood that us browns and blacks have been displaced and our land robbed. His visa expired. He applied to renew, but it was denied. A week later, he got picked up by ICE. They took his phone so he couldn't call his family and say bye. He got sent back to Mexico. Stayed with his grandparents and tios. Took a minute to adjust. The autonomy was all fucked up. This was caused by the Mexican government. Corruption makes money displaced. His dream was to give people their land back instead to the corrupt state. How it was back in the day. Takes Zapata and Villa before it was sold by the politician. So he gathered the Zapatistas, there for the people. To the empire were terroristas. Took back the villages and the land that were sold through NAFTA. Took back the mineral mines and the rivers with clean water. Soon enough, the corporations saw the threat to their wallet. Paid mercenaries, cartels, and government to eliminate what the soñador started. They were pushed into the jungles. The government killed innocent children and mothers. Also find the vato who had a sueño. These devils used a child to lure him in. Being the man who he is, a man who would risk his life for the innocent. He planned to rescue the temp, demanded to do it by himself, but ended up accompanied by 2 of his men. They traveled through the bosques, looking for the mercenaries and the kid hostage. The sounds of water and the wind is all that was heard. Eyesight impaired because of the darkness. All of a sudden he lost his breath from a cheap shot to the stomach. Then they wrapped chicken wire on his neck, tying the devil's grip until he was weak. Into the night, the dream vanished. He was decapitated, a request made by the ones who paid. The dream was left dead under the stars in the night sky. Like Scarface saying, I often wish that I could save everyone, but I'm a dreamer. They say diamonds are forever, then forever shall there be pain and tears. Mercenaries kidnap him and 7 other boys, all young in years. Assaulted the village in the middle of the night while everyone was asleep. Elders and men were killed, the women and girls raped and gonna be sold. The rest of the village burned, their stomach turned. The confused boys didn't know what was going on. Taken from their family, sitting in the back of a Toyota truck, unaware of their destination or the life they'll be facing. They stopped in the middle of the desert, made the boys get out the truck's bed. Told the boys they're gonna be 3 things: either a soldier, a worker who looked for diamonds, or dead. Only 2 wanted their freedom. As examples, they got shot in the head. 3 were too weak to lift a rifle, so they put him to mine instead. Dotto and Shira were the only 2 left. Coincidentally, the 2 were blood brothers. Their fate had been sealed. They tied him down, injected heroin in their vein through a needle. They felt powerful like a superhero. They were doped up while on patrol, committed atrocities that destroyed their soul. Not conscious while they were killing innocent people while patrolling the mines, making sure the workers didn't get out of line, or attacking villages for their resources. Years passed by and both brothers became generals. So much evil done by these men, the innocent child in them was no longer recognizable. One night they planned an invasion. They needed more women to sell and a few child soldiers. It became night, it's time to begin the mission. Dotto searched for the boys in the village while Shira pillaged. While searching, he came across a small child alone in a tent. He wasn't afraid because he lost his parents and siblings a while back from a raid. Dotto froze, something about this kid's face. Even though he wasn't afraid, he still had his innocence. This boy caused Dotto cognitive dissonance. He knew the life this boy would face, one that would end fast or haunt him for the rest of his days. He snapped back and continued the mission. The soldiers took the women and the girls away. They had to be sold before the sun rose to bring in a new day. Dotto and Shira took the boys. They burned down the village, so they were a bit delayed. As they drove back to the base, Dotto and Shira stopped the truck, told the boys get the fuck out or they'll die. The same little boy from before was the first in line. He said he'd rather die than live a slave or a child soldier's life. Shira pointed a revolver between the boy's eyes. Before he shot, his brother told him to stop. He kneeled down to the boy and asked him, what's your name? He replied with a straight face, Dotto. The sound of his name struck him in his soul. Shira asked his brother what's wrong. Dotto could not respond. He then said, we need to stop this. Can't you see this is wrong? The slavery, the kidnapping, all the people they killed. He wanted to release the kids. Maybe God would show them pity. Shira never saw his brother behave like this. He saw this compassion as being weak. Even though they were blood, he was only loyal to the HNIC, and he loved the lifestyle he lived. So he shot his brother in the leg in front of all the kids, left him on the floor to bleed. He didn't care about the history and blood they shared. The dream killed by the nightmare left his brother to die under the desert-filled night sky. MiktaveliTheDon, Illuminati. Shall we let this nightmare continue, or shall we fulfill our dreams? One love to the missing 43. Free Palestine. Rip MiktaveliTheDon. Rip Bob Marley. Rip all the activists that have been killed by the corrupt governments of the world. And this song is dedicated to my sister Jasmine and Samantha. I love both of y'all. Our dream is their nightmare. Remember that.